Bruins Special Teams come in clutch against Detroit. This is a Bruins tape-to-tape snapshot. All right, let out that breath you've been holding. They actually made it through the game and beat the Red Wings 2-1. There was a lot to like in this one. Lindholm won 65% of his draws. Brad got his 80th game-winning goal, putting him only one behind Bergie, and Sway is currently thanking his posts in both French and English. They built on the positives from the previous game, something we really haven't seen this season. Coming into this game, Detroit had an excellent power play, but Boston's penalty kill was clutch and really prevented Detroit from not only setting up, but keeping it in the offensive zone.
And the Bruins played by far their best period in the third period in this game against Detroit that they have played all season long.
Justin Brazeau's first period goal was a nifty little deflection on the power play. Special teams, hooray! But Lucas Raymond tied it up. The Bruins didn't let that later tie-up goal deflate their attitude, and they came back with a solid second period. Mark Kastelik made his presence known with a punishing hit, and our favorite fourth line showed some fancy footwork, slicing into that offensive zone and making some great shot attempts. Brad Marchand scored the game winner with 8:30 remaining in the game with a wicked little snapshot reminiscent of the old days. Pasta's hesitation and overthinking out on the ice is something that he's going to need to figure out soon.
And oh, by the way, the refs made a terrible interference call on Brad Marchand to give Detroit a extra man advantage very late in the game. However, the Bruins weathered the storm and gave their coach his second win.
It's going to be a busy week going into American Thanksgiving. Vancouver is coming to town, and so are three former Boston Bruins, Jake DeBrusk, Dan Heinen, and Derek Forbort. Well, not Forbort. He's only played 4 games this season for Vancouver, having been out for personal reasons and then recently getting placed on IR. But don't forget, Lindholm and Zadorov are also facing their former teammates too. This should definitely be a high-energy, high-emotion game. The Canucks beat the Senators in their last game, with DeBrusk scoring twice on his old teammate, Linus Ullmark. Hopefully the Bees have done their homework on Suter, Sherwood, and Hughes, all players currently exceeding expectations at this point in the season. Vancouver's special teams are also right in the middle of the league. Goalie Kevin Lankinen has been in between the pipes this season as Thatcher Demko continues to deal with the knee issue that occurred at the end of last season. He has a .901 save percentage and a 2.74 goals against average. While we were not fans of putting Swayman in net during this delicate time against Detroit, he was able to secure the win, and that is all that we ask. Special hat tip to Sid the Kid for netting his 600th career goal last night. Tune in weekly to our full podcast available on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and all podcast platforms.